COVID. And, we had so many people that did such a great job in this country, but we had this country go, we had the greatest economy in history. We had no inflation. We were all of the things that we talked about with energy. We were at a level that we've never been at, and we were ready to rock and roll.
We have some breaking news when it comes to seniors on Social Security. We've got a video that is loaded with information. Yes, this information is the most up-to-date, and we're bringing it to you here in this video. Make sure to stick all the way to the end because you don't want to miss this information. Several policies saying that there's a lot of causes to Social Security and Medicare that can either make or break the program. If you are on either Social Security or Medicare, this video is specifically for you. We've got a ton of information. The description has a list of things for you guys to look at. New videos. We've got new media channels. It's got the link. If you'd like to win some big cash prizes, make sure to join our membership down below, and we will give you a chance to win some big cash prizes. Guys, there are so much news to get into. Let's dive in to what's happening. But real fast, a quick word on what's actually happening in this crazy case trial with Donald Trump.
Former President Trump is appealing a key ruling in the Georgia election interference case, saying that the judge was wrong in keeping the DA, Fani Willis, on the case. ABC White House correspondent Mary Alice Parks is here with that. Good morning, Mary Alice.
Yeah, exactly. Good morning, Gio. This is the latest step in what has been an exhaustive effort by the Trump team to have the case dismissed and Willis and her entire office removed. It has been a high-profile sideshow to that underlying case about whether Trump and his co-defendants illegally tried to pressure state officials to overturn an election. Even after her lead prosecutor stepped down, Donald Trump and 8 of his co-defendants filed an appeal to get District Attorney Fani Willis removed too from the high-stakes election interference case in Georgia. The appeal calling Willis, quote, utterly unrepentant about her romantic relationship with former prosecutor Nathan Wade.
Once you have the appearance of impropriety under forensic misconduct, the law in Georgia is clear. That's enough to disqualify.
Judge Scott McAfee, who first heard the Trump team's complaint, was unconvinced Willis benefited financially from her relationship with Wade, but said there was significant appearance of impropriety and ruled only one of them had to leave the case. The Trump team now calling that decision a, quote, plain legal error requiring reversal and asking the Georgia Court of Appeals to weigh in immediately before any trial takes place. The disqualification effort has distracted from the underlying criminal charges at hand. Willis saying as much, frustrated when she took the stand last month.
You're confused. You think I'm on trial. These people are on trial for trying to steal an election in 2020.
In August, Trump and 18 others were charged with illegally conspiring to overturn Trump's 2020 election loss in Georgia, accused of a myriad of efforts, including pressuring election officials to rig the results.
How many of you guys would agree that Fani Willis has been nothing but a nightmare and has to be removed? There's been a lot of things that have happened, and the judge can't seem to get things moving in the right direction because, again, while there was a lot of things that were bad that they pointed out, they said, well, only one of them has to be removed, which he's going around things. I'm sure he's probably getting paid under the table, but let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. So there was a lot of issues and debates about Social Security and Medicare, whether it was going to collapse or not. And there was an actual campaign rally in Green Bay, Wisconsin, that the former president took aim at Biden's records on the southern border. One of the most important issues in this race is how Biden's border invasion is going to obliterate Medicare and Social Security for American seniors. He said to really dive in and to really explain what is happening, he said there's a lot of issues when it comes to these programs. We've got over 65 to 70 million Americans that are seniors, elderly, that are on a fixed program, and because of the policies on illegal immigration, this is what actually could cause Social Security and Medicare to collapse. But on the flip side, Joe Biden and the Biden administration has implemented 4 major changes to bring to Social Security to provide you guys with a lot more money. Adjusting the COLA to provide you guys with more monthly on your check. Also removing taxes so that way you don't have to pay double tax. Asking those and then trying to make Social Security insolvent by taxing those that make over $400,000. Again, what's actually happening and what could really make or break Social Security? And here's the breakdown just for you. Again, if you are on any one of these programs, this video is specifically for you guys to show you exactly what is going on. So what he's doing is he's allowing 15 million, 20 million this year, that is destroying your Social Security. He's destroying your Medicare and many, many other things. He's really destroying a way of life. There's not an official source, which while making these comments, he said, but there's a lot of issues when it comes to allowing that many immigrants to come over. If the million of Biden immigrants are allowed to stay as he intends, they will cost taxpayers trillions of dollars, and Medicare and Social Security will buckle and collapse. So there's a reason as to why the money that we are actually having for programs like Social Security and Medicare, because when you look at this huge budget that they hit, that the government was getting ready to shut down, there had to be some big changes and there had to be some bills that needed to be paid. And with these bills being paid, at the top, number one priority was Social Security and Medicare. And again, a lot of this money is going to that program and that program alone. So sending this other money from the taxpayers to other things to help with these immigrants, with all this stuff, then that's taking away from the top priority programs like Medicare and Social Security. And I can see where he's using that as a way to say that it would collapse. But there again, up-to-date official data on how many migrants have crossed into the U.S. Can you guess a number? Can you think about how many? What they've estimated is that there's been over 5,000 immigrants a day that enter into the United States. The Center for Immigration Studies, which campaigns for low immigration, estimated a recent study that the total foreign-born population of the United States has risen by 6.4 million since Biden has taken office in January of 2021. And that 3.7 million of the increase was likely due to illegal immigration. So many of you guys have seen the posts, the articles, the newsletters that have said that there's a lot of issues happening with immigrants taking over. For example, New York was being overrun and over 100,000 people have left New York because of the overrun population of immigrants. They have taken schools, they have taken buildings in order to house them because they have nowhere else to go. Migrant numbers crossing into the country over the U.S.-Mexico border have increased dramatically in recent years. And again, there's been so many encounters that our Border Protection U.S. Customs has not been able to keep up with the amount of people that have come over. And again, with all the people breaking down the fences, trying to get over and eliminating all the signs and things that they're saying, there are so many that have come over illegally. So the Social Security Administration faces a looming funding crisis that could see benefits automatically cut within the next decade. Reserves that fund the SSA could run out within the next decade unless major action is taken. Illegal immigrants are generally not eligible to collect Social Security or Medicare, but with some exceptions for Social Security disability benefits. A report showed that immigration studies found that illegal immigration actually benefits the Social Security system, as many will pay taxes without the reaping the benefits. And again, guys, this is a whole controversy upon the policies with immigration, with Social Security and Medicare, because again, while some may say, like the left or the Biden administration, that it's a benefit that so many are over here, and well, I disagree with that statement about it would actually better the system, because number one, I don't know one illegal immigrant, or I don't know one immigrant that hasn't been here for over a couple of years that pays taxes. I can tell you right now, over 10 people that are not from this country that have been here over 10 years. Yes, you heard me right. Over 10 years who have never paid one dime into Social Security or paid any taxes. And while there's a lot of money going out, that money in particular that they make doesn't go to any taxes. So guys, let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. Is Social Security and Medicare in trouble? Will they actually find a way to keep it solvent? And will they actually fix the biggest problem with getting more money to your pockets? Let me know down in the comments below. Guys, you've been a great audience. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one.